Hi guys, welcome to another episode on Talk Podcast. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting Tyler Perry movie, Straw. Yeah, and I have this lovely special guest with me here, Ella, to talk about this movie. So first of all, Ella, how do you feel about Tyler Perry's movies?
His movies are always based on blacks.
Yeah.
From Acrimony down to Beauty in Black, even this Straw. I'm not actually a movie person, but if I hear Tyler Perry, I always rush to go.
Because I feel like there's always a motive.
Yes, it's always based on what is to go on in everyday activities. People go through all these things.
Yeah, even people talked about like black people, like how white people treat the black people. Yeah, like he always emphasizes on that in most of his movies too.
Yeah, that's very true. And this Straw we're talking about, it was just.
Let me ask you, did Straw make you cry? Did you cry? Tell us your experience.
Oh yes, I did.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't want to cry if you asked me. I watched this movie and yes, I was all tearing. I was like, oh, why would I cry? Yeah. And I entered TikTok to shift my mind from the movie so that I will not cry. Guess what? The first video on my TikTok page was the movie.
I think TikTok does that thing a lot. Like when you're going through something, when you just watch something like,
see, I use TikTok to calm yourself down. Just start showing you what you're going through. That was how I cried. So basically, yes, I cried after watching the movie.
Honestly, for me, I cried immediately I started watching the movie. Like from the part where she's like, it went live and she started talking about her story and people were watching. I don't know, I just started tearing up because one thing about what's her name, Taraji, she also acted this movie Empire. Did you watch Empire? That woman has so much power in her eyes. Like the way she communicates, like her acting is just extra ordinary. Yes, like you could just feel the pain, like she brought that character to life. What do you think about their cast? Because many people have been saying like their casts are not really,
No, their casts are really, everybody acted their role very, very well. Like from Taraji, who acted as Janiyah, this girl at the bank. Yeah. What was her name? That was very, that it happens in real life.
True. There's always that banker in every.
Then the woman that also comforted Janiyah, that woman, I don't know her, Sherry. I don't know the name she used in the movie. She also played that role very, very well. Because she called the police, she had to make sure they don't do anything to Janiyah. She had to comfort her because her knowing that she called the police already, they feel
true.
So she made everything just be.
No, at first I feel like why they didn't really do anything to her was because they thought she had a bomb.
In her back, that was why she had to comfort her because she was not going to go to the police that she had bomb. So she has to just be there for her because she already knew that bomb is not a bomb. It was a child's project, science, whatever. So she did well, trying to comfort
even like
Janiyah.
The police officer,
detective.
That lady was fire.
She was fire.
Rihanna is oh Jesus, she's wonderful.
And I don't know why other colleagues are not seeing what she was seeing because she was like, have you seen someone robbing the bank giving customers chair? When she was giving them chairs to sit down, she made that know. This thing that she's doing is not ordinary. Something is really going through. She's mentally down. And Janiyah on her own side, she's a strong woman.
And you know that many people go through these things in life? Like that, I even feel like Nigerians, even Black Americans that are poor are poor.
Yes,
like if you see the poor parts of America, you would be more appreciative of your life because they have to pay lights, they have to pay water, they have to pay this, they have to pay their task. Like with how much you're earning, sometimes they are doing how much are you earning that you have
only wanted to cash her check and give her child money for lunch.
$40 for lunch, like you could just see that this woman is.
She's really brave.
Single mothers out there are wonderful. Like they are really
even what she talking about when she said, you really have a lucky husband. Because we didn't even hear anything about her husband. We didn't hear any shit. I just pity people that get married these days that don't get married for some reason.
That's why somebody said, there's this trend on TikTok where people used to say, period cramps, already tells you that you're not supposed to marry just anyhow. Because the pain you go through for that alone. Imagine childbirth. Imagine doing it alone. Like, Hey, God.
Relax.
And imagine
Pick a
people that
man that is
actually
very
go through that.
responsible because this world, I don't know what is turning it. Everybody's being nonchalant and they think it's a flex. It's not a flex. It's really, really bad.
Like, you just leave
really
them
bad.
aside, you neglect them, like.
So back
just
to the movie. Someone said on TikTok, that Janiyah's daughter died at birth.
Yeah.
But people are also saying she died a night before. So what do you really think about that?
I don't think the child did not die from birth now. I think when we decided the movie, the intro was where she was holding her baby.
Yes.
The blanket. You could literally see her holding the child. But then at the end of the movie, when she called her mom and her mom said that the child had died, you would see that she was just holding only the blanket. That means that maybe when they went to the hospital, her child obviously died in the hospital.
But she was still feeling like,
no, she would not lie. And most mothers will go through that. I've seen people that even when their children die at birth, they don't still let you go. So imagine you loving your child so much, like, and people are blaming her that, some people even say that the storyline is not making any sense.
How is it not making sense? How is it not making sense?
Like that,
people are not really getting
mothers go, do you know the emotional trauma you go through as a mother to lose a child? Like a child that you suffer for. Like you could literally see the pain in her eyes, losing your only child, the only child that you live for basically. Like that child is your rock and your life, and you lose that child. That was just
it really broke her.
It really broke
her.
Genuinely. And that, but then I actually feel like this movie, for me personally, was a bit spiritual. Yeah. That God will always put people in places for you, no matter what you're going through. Because even with all of that, there was still the woman at the bank that had her back. There was still Detective Raymond that wanted to help her. Even Elsa that did not give up on her, because there were so many people, even when that white guy was outside and she said she could not come out because she knew that guy was going to kill her. Yeah, there were still people that understood her. Yeah, there were still people outside that could relate, people that stood up for her. I cried when I saw people carrying that card, like when they came out and they started writing. Tears rolled down my eyes because I'm like, God will really make you. He will really put people in positions to help you. Like he just, Teleberry is just, we need to study him. Teleberry needs to be studied. Because all his movie, even Acrimony guy.
Acrimony is one movie that happens in people's relationships today. Acrimony.
That his movies bust my head, like, you can't even imagine. Like, the way the storyline just turns, the way there are so many, because if you even hear what people are learning from it, like, people have so many things to pick from it, there's so much to learn about it that it's wonderful.
All I can say is that very moving.
He deserves his flowers, as they will
always a banger.
He really, really deserves his flowers. And for all the people out there that are saying that the casting was rubbish, please, the casting was perfect.
The only is that people out there that think the baby died when she was a baby. They're getting it wrong.
You need to go and watch the
She died the night before, because they can't tell me someone's been in mental breakdown for 8 years. 8 years. It's possible, but that's what the movie is saying.
How did that child not tell her that
together and we watch the
embarrassed her for $40 for lunch?
Because if baby died when she was a baby, when the landlords took Janiyah's stuff outside under the rain, that they came to look for Janiyah, those detectives, and they saw drugs, that man without teeth, he said these drugs are for her.
Her baby.
Her baby. She was taking her baby to hospital. So the baby did not die when she was still a baby. The baby died the night before. So get your head together, rewatch the movie. And
but if most people said the movie is not emotional, the movie didn't make them cry. Yeah, everybody has their personal opinion.
The movie might not make you cry. Yeah. But you cannot say the movie is not emotional.
True.
It's very emotional. Even if you did not cry, it will touch you.
It will still leave a mark.
Know how.
That movie will always leave a mark on you. I can bet you. Especially people that have grown up with single mothers. yeah, those are the people that really, really relate. Just like how Detective Raymond says she could understand because she grew up with a single mother and she herself is a single mother. So people who have been in her position, even if you've not gone to the extreme of wanting to kill anybody or wanting to rob a bank by mistake, but like there are still occasions and situations that will touch you, that will really hit the nail on the head, man.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
So I feel like you all should watch this movie. If you do not cry, we say it's not emotional.
Yeah.
I can take that you do not cry, but I will not have you say it's not even emotional. I just want to like
the storyline was not making sense.
How is it not making sense?
Not making sense.
You would better get your head together and we watch the movie. Because it's really touching. You might not cry, but it's emotional.
Yes. So if this video gets carried by any chance, you deserve a round of applause.
You deserve all the flowers.
Even the people that acted, like the acting was on point, the storyline was on point, like everything was on point. Everybody delivered and crushed it. Like they were all amazing.
And again, thanks to that girl at the bank that sets that camera to go live. Because if not for her, not that camera to go live,
had to hear her own side
people
of the
wouldn't have heard Janiyah's story and come out for her. So that's another good person there.
That was wonderful.
So sure.
And just
very keep on waiting for another movie.
Thank you very
much. So much for having us.
It comes to the end. I hope you guys learned something from this. There are many sides to the stories for different people. Many sides. People's mental health matters a whole lot. And then just know that if you're going through a lot, God has things in store for you. And there are people that He has placed to help you and to guide you and to have your back, that will hold your hand in the midst of the storm. So don't give up. God loves you.
Stay strong, stay jiggy, stay blessed.
The talk loves you too. Bye. Mwah.